All right, hello everybody. We're here with Vic at All City Animal Trapping, and we're going to be asking him some questions on rat removal in Los Angeles area. And the thing that we're getting a lot of people asking is, do you offer humane trapping and removal?
Yeah, absolutely. So live trapping has been something we've done for a long time, but more and more we are getting that question, and it's good to be able to fulfill those wants for people out there who want that sort of removal, as opposed to snap traps or something like that.
Good. Or do you recommend using poison to
I
remove rats?
I don't. We don't use it. We're not licensed to use it, but the only reason is because a lot of times we'll get a call for a dead animal issue, and it was because somebody put poison everywhere. Now they don't know where the animal is, and you have to cut it out of the wall or out of the ceiling, out of the floor, go under the house and crawl around and look for them, that sort of thing. So when you use poison, they can die anywhere. They might eat it in the attic, but that doesn't mean they're going to die in the attic. So when you set traps, you know exactly where they're going to be, and it makes that part of it a lot easier. And you don't have to deal with a dead animal odor, if that's what it comes down to. So I would not recommend. Plus, it's not necessarily that's not how you solve it. It might put a Band-Aid on the problem, but that's not how you solve it completely.
Okay. I had something happen recently where I have some like a beach canopy in my garage, and when we opened it up, it seemed like there were some hints of rats having been there. Is there like a something that will keep rats away, like a scent or something that they stay away from?
Yeah, there are deterrents out there, and some that we use that we've found some success with, and they're not permanent solutions, unfortunately, but they definitely do help. But I mean, the garages can be tough because a lot of people leave them open throughout the day. Sometimes they leave them cracked at night for their dogs or cats or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's just an open invite to any other creature that could just walk in and go in the garage.
So if I had a problem in my house, a rat problem, and I needed, rat removal services, how long does it usually take to get rid of the rats?
It depends on the situation, but I would say anywhere between. I mean, sometimes we get them. We're lucky enough to get them the same night, and sometimes it might take a week or two, depending on the situation, how many openings there are, what needs to be done. Because you might have one small opening, and you might have 20. But that's what we got to find in order to make sure that we solve the problem completely and not have an ongoing issue for you.
Gotcha. And do you know what rats are scared of?
We're told that they're scared of everything. Whether you hear the whole time you're a lot bigger than it. It's more scared of you than you are of it. But our customers don't want to hear that stuff. They know that they have an issue. But as far as being scared of something like that, it doesn't really work that well for rats. Whereas you can put an owl up to scare pigeons away, or you can even do some stuff like that for cats, like water and these light sensors for other animals. It doesn't really work for rats. Like rats, they couldn't care less. You know what I mean? They just go about their business. They spend all hours of the night crawling around your house until they find an opening or find food or find both. And if you have an opening around your house, they're going to find it eventually. They have nothing else to do. I've seen in attics the electronic devices that they sell to keep them away, and rats is running on top of them. So it's a little different with rats because they're going to be around no matter what you do. But our job for you is to make sure they're not in your house, to get them out of your house and keep them out of your house.
So I'm assuming the big one is food, but is there anything else that attracts rats to someone's house?
It's just food and shelter. So they forage, all hours of the night looking for food or shelter. And sometimes it might be something as simple as you left the sliding door open and they came in. Sometimes it's an opening in your eave near your roof and now they're in your attic. But a lot of times they're just looking for a shelter to either nest or sleep or try and find some food. So
Gotcha. And if I'm trying to remove the rat myself, What are the odds that the rat's going to attack me?
I don't know if they would attack you. They're usually pretty startled if they see you. They operate in the shadows and at night, and stuff like that. So you might set a trap and get lucky and catch it, and that might take care of that one. But it got in somehow, so that just means that something else is going to find that opening too. Especially if they left a pheromone or something behind, then other animals can smell that, and that kind of attracts them. But I mean, if you start setting up traps and you have bait, you might start attracting other animals now if you didn't, properly handle every step of the trapping.
And so if you have a rat running into the house, or it's somewhere in the attic or whatever, I'm assuming time is of the essence.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you have AC ducts up there, electrical up there. Sometimes it can be electrical on top of insulation, and they chew through the wrong wires. That's all it takes for something pretty bad to happen. So there's a lot of potential damage that can be done. Most people they just don't want rats in their property at all.
Of course.
The thought of that is enough to get us out there to help them out with it.
All right. So if someone wants to get in touch with you guys immediately, they go to allcityanimaltrapping.com, and all your information is there, from your social media to your phone number to everything.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, Vic.
No problem. Thank you.